Hey, what's up, MMA Kingdom? Everybody out there, King JB. Got a few words to say, man. All my sponsors, you know I love y'all, man. So I'm not even going to get into this because I'm keeping this local right now. Big ups to NRB Sportswear, MMA Affiliates Radio. Y'all know what time it is. I got a few words to say about somebody out there in particular, and I really hope you see this video, Donald Hoover. I really think it's time that some of this shit needs to be brought to the light. You were dismissed by the MMA Fit Club. You were dismissed by Legends of Fighting Championship. I had your back for a long time, man, even when people was telling me not to deal with you. You fucked me over in the beginning of my Indiana radio show. You didn't call, you even went to the store in the middle while you were supposed to be co-hosting. The truth of it is you are unprofessional. And I'm going to tell you what's even worse. You know, people decide they don't want to do business with you, and then what do? You come out and you bash people. Matt Gunning, the LFC, and the MMA Fit Club never bashed you. Ever in their lives. In fact, all they said is they refused to talk about you. I know that, because I talk to Matt Gunning all the fucking time. He refused to talk about you. Why? Because he's a professional. I refused to really comment. All I did was report your firing. But you know, here's the thing, Donald. You're trying to pull everybody from the MMA Fit Club. You bashed them. Now you're jumping on the MMA Big Show's dick, and you're bashing the LFC. How long is it going to be until you bash me, homeboy? And I'm going to tell you right now, you bash me, it'll be the last motherfucker you bash, Donald. I'm going to make that clear to you right now. You're not hard, you're not a gangster. Let me make it clear to you, Donald. I don't give a fuck how much jiu-jitsu you swear you know. You better gain some more weight, fat boy. Because if I ever hear you mention me, I'm going to fucking hurt you, Donald. I hope you understand that. Look me in my eyes, homie. There is no motherfucking joking in me at all. I will fucking hurt you, man. I've sat here and watched you be unprofessional and bash really fucking good people, man. And it's disgusting. I considered you a friend, kind of. And, you know, when I got into MMA, especially started doing this Indiana thing, everybody was telling me bad things about you, and I still stood by your side, homie. And I still did, all the way until I started. People were telling me how much of a bitch you were, how much of a liar you were. And I'm going to tell you when I really realized that. You remember LFC 47 when me and my family was leaving? You came up to us and you started telling me about how your wife had beat up 3 chicks. You beat up their 3 boyfriends. You were going into the security place, watching the tape, getting the tape. You were going to give me the exclusive. You know, you didn't beat up anyone, Donald. We know that now. There was no tape of that. You and your wife didn't beat up anybody. That's why she was in the hospital. You know, and big ups, I ain't got no problem with Brandy Hoover. So Brandy Hoover, if you're listening, no problems with you whatsoever. My issue right now is with Donald Hoover. I hope, Brandy Hoover, that, you healed well in the hospital. I hope everything goes well. You're not part of this, so I hope you understand. This is not dedicated to you whatsoever. Big ups, good luck with you and your children or whatever the situation may be. But Donald Hoover. Listen, man. Be a professional, bro. You're shitting on people that cared about you and that really showed you some love. MMA Fit Club showed you some love. LFC showed you some love. And now just because they don't want to conduct business with you, because of your own mistakes, you're lying to fighters, you're promising shit you couldn't do, your domestic issues, all of this shit, your fucking crazy acting ass on Facebook, all kinds of suicidal sounding shit. After you bashed Donnie Bishop for sounding suicidal, you were just as bad. You some of the jokes that you made were so immature. Yeah, I remember you posting a status about being on the west side, ready to ride on somebody. You ain't never rode on anybody in your life, homie. You ain't no gangster, man. Keep it real. I know. I've looked you in your eyes before. I know you're not a gangster. You know, don't try to lie, Donald, man. You're not all that, bro. But I do respect you. But the problem of it is you're not showing any respect to the business, and that's where I get involved. I can't stand you motherfuckers that don't show respect to this sport, man. This sport is bigger than you. And I sat there and listened to you brag upon yourself, to me, to my wife, to everybody. You know, we all know that you think you're the number one thing in Indiana MMA. I got some news for you, Donald. More people fuck with me in Indiana than they do you. And that's the truth. And everybody knows it. King JB is well liked compared to Donald Hoover. Donald, my point of it is, you're making enemies everywhere. Now you made a 6 foot tall, 255 pound enemy. Because I know you're going to bash me next, and that's going to get your ass kicked. I'm telling you now. This goes back a long way, man. This goes back a long way. I don't like to be lied to as a man, and you lied to me. And you came to me like a bitch. And now I'm furious about this shit. You disrespected the things that I respect, that I love, and now it's motherfucking on and cracking, Donald. I'm going to be at the MMA Big Show, homie. I'll see you there. I'll see you there. Period. Bottom line is, I'll see you, Donald. You need to start showing respect to this state and to the people that pour their heart out into this business. Seriously, man. You've done nothing but talk shit about MMA for a year straight. It fucked up your marriage. This and this. Man, people don't respect you, Donald. And now I don't. I need an apology from you, period. And so does everybody else. Or you are going to be blacklisted from MMA in Indiana. And that's the truth, man. You need to realize that. You're going to have to go to Cincinnati to fuck with the Big Show to get any love. I'm telling you, man. You need to get your shit together. I'll see you at MMA Big Show, and I'll see you at the after party, homie. Don't get too much to drink and start thinking you're Superman, homie. My dick weighs more than you. Remember that. You owe the whole state and the whole sport an apology. And I expect to see it. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, I ain't just a journalist, homeboy. This tough shit and this disrespect, it has to stop. No more. Period. This is my sport. This is my city. I ain't... Nah, man. I'll take this shit to heart. Because I know that if you would bash them behind their back, you would bash me behind mine, and you probably already have. And just thinking that pisses me off. You lied to me to my face at LFC 47. So if you don't even respect me enough to tell the truth to me, I can already imagine what kind of man you are. And for that, you got a problem on your hands, homeboy. See you soon. Yeah, to add to this Donald Hoover thing, I'm going to go ahead and post the one video you never wanted me to post. The LFC even wanted me to keep it hush mouth because you were still working with them. But now that you're not working with them, I'm going to post a video you contacted me 20 times in a day not to post because you're scared of Chris Price. Donald, that shows how motherfucking two-faced you are. Remember the interview you did with me at the weigh-ins? I'm going to post it, homeboy. I'm going to let Chris Price see it. You know why? Because I'm real about this shit. I saved it for this reason. I only did not post it. I only made it private because Matt Gunning asked me to. He didn't want that involved with the LFC. And now that your bitch ass is no longer involved with the LFC, I think it's time Chris Price hears what you have to say about him. And everybody even told you. You fucking dug your own hole. So let's go ahead and make it clear. Let's show how fake Donald Hoover really is. Bottom line, I'm posting it with this video. Stay tuned.
You want something in life? You gotta go get it, man. Go get it. If you want it, don't sweat it, homie, go get it. If you're trying and it gets you down, don't let it. Take it from me, man, I've been around, don't sweat it. It's all better when you go for yours. If I want something, I'ma go get it. At first it be all struggle, then it's all credit. See, back in the day, getting on was mad hectic. Looking for my start in hip-hop like Cedar and Sedgwick. I knew I loved music, ideas sparked the fuse lit. I had talent and knew it, but had yet to prove it, yo. I ran the ciphers.
Hey, this is King JB with the MMA Kingdom here with Donald Hoover, matchmaker for the LFC. What's on there? Doing real good. First thing I want to say, we got a big event coming up, LFC 47. You put some matches together. How you think it's going to go?
I think it's going to look great. I got 10 amateur fights, 1 title fights on the card. Lost a few fights due to some injuries. A couple people can get some physicals taken together. Ticket sales looking pretty good, so hopefully it's going to turn out pretty well.
Pretty good. Definitely, first thing I want to ask you, when are you stepping back in the cage, bro?
Well, like I put on Facebook, I'm working on that hopefully by the end of this year if I get my weight down right. In the mid-70s right now. Hopefully I get it down to the 50s, maybe 45, I don't know. Maybe this little faggot Scott Sims might want to do something. Maybe so, maybe not. But we'll see. Hopefully,
one of the things, see, this is what Hoover fucks up. He talks about, listen, Kingdom, he talks about, this is the fucking owner. You know, half owner, part owner, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me ask you this. Mr. Scott Levins has challenged you.
What about it?
My question is, are you going to sign on the dotted line?
Who's going to pay for it?
I don't know.
He can eat a dick.
I'll pay you $100.
I'll do it for free.
100. Because the YouTube video where Hoover handed over his belt is out there. Explain that, Hoover.
We went to a little bullshit ass show in Fort Wayne. I had to pay for his ticket to get in the show for one. Then he was like, why don't you bring me up in the cage and call me out since he come all the way to supposedly call me out. So it didn't happen, so I gave it to him, told him this is what he would get. I gave him the belt, he rolled out. We go to do the show June 12th for Iron Cage Clash. He gets paid, a bunch of money from the promoters. I get no money, no gas money. We're supposedly the main event. I had to take the main event to the third fight.
All jokes aside, Kingdom, here's what I want to say. First of all, when I mentioned Scott Levins, everybody that's involved with the LFC ran to the other side of the room. That's how bad it is right now for Scott Levins. So I got to say this. Hoover, is he worth your time right now?
No, but I like to make a statement a little bit, just like many other people would. It's not worth anything to anybody. The guy's 0-17. He's got like 16 fights in like 5 minutes of cage time.
Well, I'm going to ask you this just for the purpose, for the purpose of, a lot of internet fans want to know the belt that you actually put on the line. Where did it come from?
From Proving Grounds with Jim Phillips and Jamal Thomas.
There you go. So, obviously right now, Donald Hoover, it's not that he's fighting right now. He's actually a hell of a matchmaker. Everybody's seen LFC. So Hoover, just for the fans, any final words?
Just pay attention. Next show is August 16th, I believe, at LFC. So hit me on Facebook, check that one too. Scott Levins.
Right, that's right. And for the record, this is my partial co-host on MMA Affiliates Radio. Y'all heard him before. Y'all can hear him again. There's a guy on Facebook right now. His name is Kevin Hernandez. I don't know if you've noticed it. He's been putting a lot of shit everywhere. Also, he's actually on Fuck Hoover and Fuck Scott Levins movie. My question to you is this worth responding to?
It's going to be when I get to the house.
He's putting a lot of things. Well, let me ask you this. One of this city's best fighters, trying to think of his name, actually, I'm being a bad journalist right now because I drank. He put a YouTube video, Chris Price, put a YouTube video out saying that
he never been in my gym, I did this, I did that, but if you go to YouTube and you look under Urban Combat Center, you can see him there teaching arm bars and triangles at my gym on 31.
Well, he said that you created a MySpace page in order to actually imitate him.
Right.
He said that you created a MySpace page as Chris Price. My question to you is that true?
No, it's bullshit that came out of this camp. Nobody in this camp like me. I was a tall guy for that, so it's not a big deal. Some shit happened. Some fights went down. Supposedly, rumor stated that I beat up like 6 people. Completely false. Shit bullshit. He was in the story about the mix too, so there's a false.
So is Chris Price a liar?
Pretty much. I didn't make shit about it, so. Anyway.
MMA Kingdom, you heard it here.
I didn't make the video.
You heard it here. Bottom line, he says Chris Price is a liar. Me personally, I'd like to talk to Chris Price. Bottom line, MMA Kingdom, this was Donald Hoover. We out of here.
See ya.